Hi everybody, hope you're having a great week. Welcome to my first ever tutorial. So today I'll be teaching you guys how to make garage doors. So the first one's gonna be, well, one of the versions is like a double garage door with foundation. And then the three other ones are going to be just singles, one with Get Famous, one Spa Day, and the other one Base Game. So to start, make sure you're using BB.MOVEOBJECTS on. Super important. Anyway, so to start, I build a room. I like my room to be 6 tiles wide. I know the ones I just put down are only 5, but I will change that in a second. So the frame basically is going to take up 4, and then I like to have like a wall on each side of the frame. I'm gonna change that right now to 6. Perfect. Now I'm gonna build a basement wall that is like 4 tiles wide. You could use a room. I just use the one wall. It's whichever you want. So that's what it looks like underneath. And I put them like in the 4 in the middle. So there's like a blank wall on each side. So I'm just going to use like the short wall frame or whatever you want to call it. I use it in black. I size it up and then I raise it. So you can raise it whatever height you want. You can go all the way to the whatever to where the roof touches the wall. I like there to be like a little bit of space between the top of the frame and the top of the wall. So that's what I do, but honestly it's completely up to you. So there's a few ways to do the actual door. The first way I'm going to show you guys is with windows. So this one is with, we're going to use Spa Day windows. They're my favorites. So to access them, sorry, I need to like build a medium height wall to get those windows because they're medium height. Oops, those are doors. Okay. Here we go, in black. So because I have those basement walls, I can still place these windows like at whatever, like wherever I want on the wall, even though it's like a small wall. So that's what it looks like underneath. You can tell that like they're not like see-through, there's no glass. So what I'm going to do is just going to go to the small wall height. I'm going to pick out some base game, like these base game windows here. Pretty plain and simple. And then I'm just going to put 2 small ones on each end. And then the like 2 tile one in the middle. So now that's what it looks like. It's pretty simple and it's glass and you can see through. So I use that one a lot for like my modern builds. I just like the way it looks. It's real nice. Now for like my more suburban builds, I use Get Famous. So I use this like wooden like wall thingy. I use it in black. And then I hold down, the Alt key to kind of like put it wherever I want on the wall. I like to start it like inside the frame. And I use black because this black color matches like perfectly with the black frame. You can use other colors, try to match them up, whichever you want, or like you can even use like a different colored frame and like a colored inside, which I've done for one of my builds. I think I used like a whiter, like a gray frame with like a black door on the inside. So this garage door doesn't have any windows because of like how far this like wooden thing sticks out. If you try to use a window, like it just looks weird. So it's just like a pretty plain ass door, but I mean it looks really good. And if you really wanted to, I guess you could just like leave the top without these like wooden pallets and just put windows. But like I said, they like don't stick out the same amount, so it just kind of looks bizarre. So I'm just going to put a roof on so you can see what it looks like with a roof. So that's that. The roof looked a little too plain, so just like adding a little something something. Anyway, so like as you can see, they're pretty, like it's pretty simple, I guess, or pretty straightforward. Like once you know how to do it, it's not too hard. And then just painting, so you can see what it looks like with the paint. So that is those two. Just gonna move this over. And next I'll do the base game one. So, okay. Just being a little picky here, okay. So what I'm going to do is, it's the same concept as the other two. You'll build your room, but here I'm just going to copy the room that I have with the frame already there. I'm just going to remove these frames from, or the windows from Spa Day. So anyway, same concept. You'll have your basement wall, you'll put your frame in, size it up, raise it to whatever height you want. Now I'm just going to go to, anyway, the small wall height, like windows. And I'm going to use this one. This window here, and I'm just gonna like overlap them. So I put 3, and then it's like a more modern, I guess, garage door. It looks pretty cute, and it's got like, it's a little checkered, so like it adds a little something to it. But honestly, you could use whatever windows you want, completely up to you. So that's the base game one. Next, we're going to move on to the foundation one, and I'm going to do double doors here, just so you can see what it looks like. So you just pick your foundation height. I built a room. It's 10. Yeah. 10 tiles wide. So now if you build your basement, this is what's going to happen if your room has already been built on top. So it adds this, like, the terrain almost like raises to the top of the foundation. Personally, I don't like it. It kind of looks weird. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to like move my room over, and then I'm going to build my basement first. So again, 4 and then 4, and then you leave a space between those two basement walls. And now I'm just going to bring that room back over so that the walls are on top of the 2 basement walls. Now if it's a room, if I change the foundation, whatever, it changes the whole thing, but I'm going to use different types of like foundations for this. So I use just these like basic plain ones that have no frame for the walls that are going to have the garage doors. Now the rest, you can use whatever frame you want, or frame foundation. I use one with a frame just so you can see like kind of what it looks like with the doors like afterwards. So that's that, and I leave a space in between, and I deleted the floor. So this is what you want to do. Now instead of building the room like I did at the beginning, you could just build all these like walls just all separately. So again, I'm going to go down and find the frame. Now there's like other like double door frames you could use if you want. This is just the one I use because it just works the best. So again, I'm going to size it up and raise it. Now because, so you'll see this is really, like it looks really short because the foundation obviously like makes the wall higher. So to have like the same, I guess, height as you did for like the other garage doors, you need to raise the frame even higher than you usually would. Like that. So the first one was a little too short for my liking. I mean, you could keep it if you want to, but I prefer not to. So the first one, again, I'm just gonna go get that like Get Famous like wooden pellet thing. I don't even know what they're called. They look like pallets, but obviously like click Alt while moving. I can put this wherever I want. Now, if this was like a closed room, I wouldn't be able to put these like on the foundation part. It would like automatically kind of like start it off above the foundation. So again, I'm just like lining them up like this. And it's not perfect, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I'm just gonna fix that. Oh my god, I'm so annoying. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if you guys saw, but like I'm started using a theme on my YouTube page and my Instagram. Let me know if you guys like it, or if you don't, you can let me know in the comments or wherever. I guess I didn't really have a theme before, so it's not like I guess I could go back to like no theme, whatever. Anyway, so this will, again, I'm going to do like the windows on this one. So you're going to see, again, I can just place them wherever because of that basement wall. It's fantastic, but you'll see the foundation shows up underneath. It's annoying. So now I'm just going to like go get these like base game windows again. So you'll see that I can't put them wherever I want. Well, I mean, I can, but they have to start above the foundation line to be able to like, so we can see glass, so they can be see-through. So that's annoying. So there's a few ways of kind of getting around this. So first, we're going to type in BB show hidden objects. We're going to go use a foundation. Now this is only for the people who have like city living, like the pack. So it's like a special foundation. It looks like glass and you can see through it. So then that kind of solves that little issue. So yeah, so now it looks like the foundation is just a window. So again, we're going to go put these so they stick up on top of the frame. Really annoying. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to like raise these the spot A windows so that like one of the black bars that runs all the way through like lines up with the edge of the foundation. So it kind of frames it. So it just looks like a window at the bottom. There we go. Now I'm going to go back and get these like base game windows and I'm going to set them on. And I'm going to get the double one. There we go. So it sticks up above the frame. Honestly, if you can live with it, you could just leave it. I know it's not like super aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to go put a roof on top so you can see what it looks like with a roof. So there it is. The roof doesn't really cover it. You can still see it. Again, if you can live with it, then that's easy. Whatever, you can just keep going with that. If you're like me and that literally annoys you, then what you can do is you can try raising your frame so that it goes on top. Oh, that was too high. So that it like ends up lining up on top of that window. So that's one way of doing it. It doesn't look half bad. Obviously, you know, the no foundation version looks better. But anyway, that's life. So now we're just gonna fill in. I'm gonna fill in the like holes, those missing walls. Next, so I'm just gonna take a wall. I'm gonna build one like a single wall. I'm gonna raise it up so it's the same foundation height as the rest. I'm gonna select the foundation that I picked for all the way around. Now I'm gonna select it, copy, and then put a copy of that wall in the middle. Put a copy on the side. And then take this last piece and just move it to the other side. So now it looks like the foundation just like runs all the way around, but without going through the garage doors. So it looks a lot nicer. yeah, so now I'm just gonna build the roofs. See what it looks like with the roof. But yeah, honestly, this truck is like, it's so much nicer because there's, anyway, I find it kind of like ugly when the foundation kind of runs through the garage door. It honestly just, it annoys me so much. So this is like an easy way to kind of work around that. I'm just gonna move this over so that the room is filled. And there we go. That's what that looks like. Anyway, so I'm not like a huge fan of this like window door. I like having a space between the frame and the roof. So to me, like, it looks kind of weird. So I'm gonna change it so that it matches the other door. So it's just gonna be like a double Get Famous door. Yeah, so that's what I prefer. But I mean, if you like it, like if you like the window version, like, go for it. Just for me, it kind of makes me cringe. Anyway, I'm like super excited to be making this tutorial. Like, I've kind of wanted to make one for a while, but I was honestly like kind of nervous. I mean, everybody hates the sound of their voice, right? Or maybe not, but I mean, I'd say like 90% of people do. So anyway, it's a little nervous. So anyway, so this is like the single garage door version. So that was the Get Famous. This one's the Spa Day, and next is the base game. And after that, we have the foundation version and the doubled garage doors. Anyway, so this has been really fun. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any other tutorials you'd like me to do, feel free to let me know in the comments. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week.